Hey guys, welcome back. Popping on today to do a layout in conjunction, in collaboration. I'm collaborating with scrapbook.com for Christmas in July, in the toasty summer of Christmas time here in the States. It's actually 95 degrees out right now while I'm filming this. And they have these new pattern paper collections that are so cute. I was sent this great one. There's 40 sheets. It's called the Christmas Pattern Collection. There's 5 of each pattern. And the thing that I like about it, not only are they double-sided, but they're like 5 in a row. So you don't have to go hunting for your paper like we have in some collections. So I think that's awfully cool. I have also been sent alphabet dies in typewriter, Prancing Reindeer stencil set. I've got Merry Christmas stamps, Christmas expression stamps, Winter Cottage stamps that I will be using in this layout, a fab permanent adhesive in a gorgeous color tone, as well as some of these great pops of colors. So I'm super lucky with my goodies. Now I'm also going to use a cut file that I found on scrapbook.com, and it was a freebie with these little gnomies that I'm going to put together. Now, you can't tell what they look like yet because they're a hot mess, but they're going to be so cute. I'm going to put them together in just a moment. What else to tell you? I'm going to just use some nice white textured cardstock for my base and build out a background for myself using my stencil. I'm going to do that in a second. I got to pick some colors of Distress Oxides. Have to build my little gnomies. Oh, this is a picture I'm going to show you, and I thought it went really nicely with this collection. I'll show you what I mean. Let me find some of these tones. This was Christmas 2019, and for some reason it was 60 degrees out, and which is super warm for us. We are usually buried under some kind of snow, but it was a gorgeous sunset. It was warm enough. My son actually washed his truck out in the driveway. It was awesome stuff, right? So I thought this would be a great picture. And these are my 3 kids. There they are. Shay, Justin, Ryan. So I thought I would use that photo. Going to use lots of pattern paper. Not even sure how yet, but I know I'm going to use them. I'm going to figure that out in just a moment. Okay, so I have that. I have this. I'm going to get my Distress Oxides out, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. So I wanted to check in and show you what I'm doing. I'm just using this stencil with some Distress Oxide and speckled egg and creating a pretty little pattern with the stencil. I will go over it with the second piece of the stencil because it brings the whole thing alive, and I think it's rather cool that we can do that. What else to tell you? I did plan on making the background. I mean, for me, this is subtle. You know, just a couple of tones, not too bright, just kind of groovy looking. So if there's any areas where I feel like there's too big of a space without some nice white, I'll just come in and get some of these leafy bits and do that with it. I thought I'd show you how pretty it is coming along. Okay, we'll come back when I start doing the second layer, and I'm planning on ice spruce for that. So we're going in with the second part of the stencil, and I'm just using a slightly different color and getting a bit of tone on tone in there, and I think it's gonna jazz it up ever so nicely. And some of those places where it looked like there might be a little bit too much white, these little polka dot bits I think will be the ticket for them. So let's finish this bit off right here before I have to move it, and we'll take a look at it together and see what we think. But I am rather feeling the idea of all these little dots and fun bits and the holly getting a little bit of decoration on them. And do I think I'm going to hit everything, make it perfect? Nah. But that's part of the fun of a homemade background. So let's take a look. Guys, look at the tone on tone. Let me bring it up just a little bit. See, isn't that cute? I'm loving it. All right, I'm gonna finish doing it for the rest of this, and I'll be back in a jiffy. So I have my background finished, and I'm really digging it. Really great tone on tone pattern paper. I have my little gnomies, guys. Look at how cute they are, and the link is down below for this cut file. It is a layered cut file, and they're hilarious. And I used the Christmas pattern paper collection. They all have their cute little hats with that, their hats and their little mittens match. And then I also used these two, I used Boho and Jules smooth cardstock for the little noses, for their little bodies and their little arms. And then I came in with just a little bit of basil cardstock for the white. It's just basil textured white. And I believe, is it, I'll have it down below. It's on the tip of my tongue, the color for the little feet. All right, so I have that. Awesome. So what I'm going to do now, I know I want to use this 2 1/4 scallop punch. It is by EK Success, and it is a nice little scallop. I'm thinking about punching out a bunch of scallops and layering them all around to make a border, but I'm going to cut them in half, so they're going to be like half scallops. So what I mean is I just want to go through this gorgeous collection and grab, well, first of all, let me use one that's already cut or already cut into for the one Know Me. And I have that, so it's double-sided, so I actually have 2. Great. So I will do a couple of those. Ow, I just pinched myself. Okay, I have that. Then, same thing. I'm gonna go into this gorgeous navy that is on this cute little Know Me's hat. Let's see what the background is. Ooh, gorgeous background. So I can use that. I wanna use up stuff that's already cut, and then I can deal with whatever the difference is. Look at how cool that pattern is. It has presents on it. So great. So I used lots of stuff already from that I already had cut out. So let's see what else we have in here. Oh, let's use the one with the Know Me's, of course. It's hilarious. Let's see. Which Know Me am I feeling the most? I kind of like this one with the green hat. He's very intellectual with his glasses. Like that. We can have pink hat Know Me. It totally doesn't matter, guys. I just think they're cute. We'll have pink hat Know Me again. And red in case. No, pink hat Know Me is the one that I can cut. Okay, so I have that. And then I'm going to keep doing this as I go through with whatever patterns I am vibing on. I'm going to cut them in half and just layer them all the way around. And I'll see you in a moment. Y'all, I started layering them up and instantly I was like, wait, I like the idea of them being different heights. So they're not necessarily going to be cut in half. Look at the back that I have to trim. And I've got my handy dandy scrapbook.com scissors to do so. So yeah, it's actually going to not be right in half. It's going to be bumpity bumpity, however it goes. That's the deal. I'm going to keep working on it. So this is somehow how my design ended up. I have 2 layers of my scallops on the bottom, 1 on the top, bringing it all in together, my fun little tone-on-tone background, and my cute little Know Me's that are representing these little cuties. So I want to layer this up with some of my gorgeous pattern papers, and I might go with the B sides of them. Not that there's like, guys, there's not even like BB sides. I just want to go with some of the colors that are in the little Know Me hats. So I've got this really gorgeous bricky red. I've got this navy blue that I used. And then I have, where is this gorgeous one? This nice little aqua plaid. I think that would be fun to use those colors, bring them back in. I'm going to mat it a few times. I have my We Are Memory Keepers trimmer right here. Oh, guys. So I've been using this adhesive and it's the bomb. It is really good and sticky, but you can still move things around. It is the bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and triple matte my photo. Maybe, what do we want? Navy on the background because I don't want the blue. Do I want to go like that to break them up? I'm going to go like that. Okay. I'm going to mat up my photo, pop it on a little bit of adhesive. I want to take my gorgeous, they are my alphabet dies in typewriter, come up with a title. I'm going to cut it out 3 times to get a little bit of thickness. I like the dimension. and I'll be back and we'll put this together, my friends. So I went ahead and ran my letters through 3 times like we talked about on that really nice deep rusty, I don't know, that color. And I'm going to go ahead and glue them on, just kind of wonky and messy because this is a whimsical layout with my wee lads who are all, you know, bigger than me, like physically bigger. So no need to have this looking perfect. This font, guys, is the bee's knees. Like, this is one of those fonts you could use 5,000 times and just be happy about it. So I am a lucky, lucky girl that I have it. Guys, I'll have the links down below. We talked about that. For all of the products I'm using on this layout, it'll also be on in the scrapbook.com gallery. And what else? Hopefully it'll get up on some of their social media, so I'll feel fancy, but who knows? We're gonna see how that goes. All right, so just kind of wonky and on there and cute, and they're dimensional. So I am digging that vibe. I'll show you really quickly. Then I just want to finish up. I'm going to use, I went ahead and swatched my Pops of Color, so I'm going to use the blue and green tone. And once again, that is Kelly Green and Deep Sea. And then the third color, I'm going to use these Warm and Cozy ones, some of these small ones. They're a pretty darn good color match. I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these in a couple places. I'll show you the finished layout in just a moment. So I'm just going ahead and getting that little ice cream scoop kind of, or the little cone curly Q off the top of my Pops of Color. And yeah, a couple taps on the back and they smooth out beautifully, guys. They are gorgeous. See how they're getting just a little wider and they look fabulous. So that's what I have for you today. Oh, I was going to show you that nice dimension on my alphas. Isn't that great? So really fun stencil I got to use. The Pops of Color are gorgeous. They are going to dry nice and shiny and pretty. I used this free layered cut file that I found on scrapbook.com. So guys, all of that will be down below. Links for everything down below. Anything else to tell you? Still shots in a moment, and I'll be back ever so soon with another video, guys. Bye for now.